Hello, who is this? What do you mean, who am I? You called this phone number. Who do you want to speak to? Oh, you're calling for Dog Waters. He is indisposed at the moment. What? What do you mean? I do not know what you are talking about. You do not need a car warranty. Why are you calling me with this? What is wrong with you? Hello? Who is this? What? You are calling for Dark Waters. He is indisposed at the moment. What? Woman, why are you calling him daddy? He is not your father. Yes. No, I told you he is indisposed. He cannot speak to you right now. What do you mean you are coming over here? He is fine. He is with me. Listen to me, woman. Do not come over here. Oh, I see that you have returned to the Dog Waters for more content. I'm happy to have you here, but you have to forgive me. I am distracted. His phone will not stop ringing and ringing. I do not know how Dog Waters deals with it. He has 4 cell phones and they constantly ring. They started ringing this morning at 5:30 a.m. and I turned the person on the other end of the line into a frog. Yes, I binded his tongue, but I am so disgusted with this because now it is like I am his secretary, taking messages for him, talking to people. Do you know that a little girl called me asking for her parent? And when I would not let her talk to him, she started to cry on the phone with me. I do not like to hear children crying. Come with me, we are going to go see Dog Waters to see if we can work something out. I cannot stand this phone. Listen to it ringing over and over and over again. I understand that you may be mad at me because I have taken over your channel. But as I have told you, this is being done for your own good, and soon you will understand why I say this. But we have a problem on our hands, Dog Waters. I must be able to unbind your tongue and give you the cell phone because it is driving me crazy. How do you talk to all these people on a daily basis? It is disgusting. If I unbind your tongue and give you the cell phone, will you just answer the phone for me? Just answer the phone. I unbind your tongue. Take this phone and get back to work.
Hey man, I gotta talk real low, man. Listen to me. No, all that. Listen to me good, man. Listen to what I'm saying to you. I'm locked in this damn basement, dog, and I'm gonna need some help, man. I'm telling you, I'm locked in the basement. Who locked me up? Man, this 8-foot tall Haitian man, he done came over here and went crazy. What you mean, fight him? I shot him, lit his up. Bang, 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 bang. He laid on the ground for about 3 seconds, then he got up and started talking to me. I don't know what to do. That's why I'm calling you. This is some straight up supernatural. We need Sam and Dean Winchester for this, man. Wait. He coming back, man. I'm gonna call you back.
Dark Waters, I forgot to ask you while I was in here earlier. How is the album coming? Are you almost done? You are running out of time.
Listen, man, the album is sounding fine. I got the last 5 stories out to the editor, and I just want to apologize for busting a cap in your man. Listen, if you could forgive me, maybe we can work something out here. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't got to be beefed out. We ain't got to be on the same page, baby, but we can at least be in the same book. So I'm going to get this album done. I'm going to handle my business. You go back out there and talk to the people, do whatever you need to do, bada bing, bada boom. We're going to find a way to compromise this thing. We're going to have to put an end to all this tongue binding, man. That's not necessary. Like, can we agree to that? Just be cool. Let me do my thing. I'm going to let you do your thing for a little while, and then
yes, good. Now you are seeing things my way. I told you from the very beginning, I was doing this for your own good, and now you are coming to realize it. As for all of you standing over there, why are you here spying on our conversation? Go listen to the story. Get the hell out of here.
This happened my 3rd week as a sheriff deputy. And when I say that, you learn real quick, when it comes to strange and weird, it's not that it's ignored, because we talk about incidents all the time. It's just that it's not recorded officially in the reports. The morning this happened, I came on shift at 12 a.m. By 2 a.m., I'm out on the back roads, headed to check on this spot where all the couples love to go and make out. Well, to get to that spot, you gotta take this dirt road off the highway. Drive about a half mile through the woods, then it opens up and there's this field. On the far side of that field is a marsh, and beyond that marsh is a river. Well, I'm driving down that dirt road. The plan was just to break up any fun people were having out there. I didn't have a plan to arrest anybody for being horny. As I'm riding down that road on the driver's hand side of the vehicle, the lights are illuminating the tree line, and I see what I thought was something big walking amongst the trees. But you know, sometimes your eyes play tricks on you in the dark, so I write it off. Keep going. Now, when I get to the spot where everything opens up, I'm expecting there to be at least 3-4 cars spread out over the area. So now imagine a scene. I'm sitting in the vehicle for a moment, thinking to myself, where can I go and patrol? That's when it hit me. It's 2 a.m. on a Saturday morning. I need to head over to the main street by the bar because people are going to be leaving that bar drunk as hell, and we don't need any type of car accidents. So now I'm turning my cruiser around, and when the lights hit the woods, I see a set of legs flowing up to a waist. But in order to see the rest of this thing's body, I have to lean forward, put my body on the steering wheel, and look up towards the top of the windshield. Understand, I'm sitting there looking at a furry, humanoid pair of legs. And once I start leaning forward, I start to see the waist, and now I can see the chest, and it has a gigantic freaking wolf head. Listen, this thing is every bit of 15 feet tall. It glances over at the vehicle, then continues walking like it's out for its normal nightly stroll. Now, as for me, I'm freaking out. Fight or flight kicks in, and I decide it's time to fly. Hit the gas and I'm gone. Get back to Main Street by the bar. I'm sitting there watching traffic go by, thinking who I can tell this to. Understand, back then I didn't know damn near every guy on the force had seen something strange or weird. I'm afraid to talk about it, hold on to it for a solid year. Said absolutely nothing. Then one day we're at the shooting range, and one of the guys starts talking about seeing a Bigfoot while he was on patrol. Then another guy talks about some kind of UFO. And it gets to the point to where they're sharing their own spooky stories. And I'm the only one in the group who hasn't said anything. Then they turn to me and say, well, have you seen anything since you've been here? I go on to tell them my encounter and exactly where it was. I'm expecting everybody to laugh at me, right? No, nobody laughed at all. In fact, they said I was lucky because another officer had an encounter with the same thing in that area, and it pushed a tree over on the back of his cruiser. Right there in the same spot. Listen, the reason why I'm sharing my story is because I want people to know that law enforcement is aware of what's going on. It's just that the average person in law enforcement has their hands tied. There's only so much that we can do.